Welcome back to another episode of Brandon Marshall's Career Draft. Big upgrades this week as two people completed their objectives last week. Champ Bailey got 3 interceptions finally, upgrades to the 91 overall, and Brandon Marshall got 10 touchdowns, finally upgrades to his full elite card. And as we can see at the cornerback spots, I've kept Champ Bailey at number 2. I think I've gone over this before. Basically, I play a lot of zone, so Champ Bailey plays right corner, which means he tends to line up against the other team's number 1 receiver, and I want to keep it that way. I don't play as much man, so it's not worth switching them round. I'll see how it goes. Leonard Williams is going to set the tone for the rest of the sack-related objectives. He currently has 2 sacks, got them in his first game, and basically, originally he needed 3, and he still technically only needs 3, but if Leonard Williams gets 2 sacks in the next game, the sack objective for everybody will then go up to 4. If he gets 3, it'll go up to 5. If he only gets 1, it'll stay at 3. If you get what I mean. Talking about upgrades, Willie Young got an upgrade to a Team of the Week card, which is good news and bad news. Good news, obviously, because he gets upgraded to an 85 overall if we get it. Also good news because we've already got him on the team, so we just need to get the objectives with him. Bad news because the Team of the Week card is a right outside linebacker rather than a left outside linebacker, which is a bit annoying. At middle linebacker, you guys said that David Harris, especially for David Harris, tackles for loss should count. Pretty much unanimous, tackles for loss should count. Sometimes it was maybe they should count for a little less. We'll see about that for other positions, but David Harris, all he needs is that 1 play still. Demario Davis, hopefully we can upgrade him too. And of course, there's still the offense.
Biggest boss and I've been a trillist. I'm a bigger problem when I click with Skrillex. Murder on my mind, it's time to pray to God. My revolver's not religious, the revolution's born. You wanna know my name, to go and tell the Sarge. You wanna know my gang, Suicide Squad. Pistol on my waist, I might make a mistake. Headshot, oh my God, and my
That's right, we have a dirty pairing now of New York Jets players that gives us chemistry for both of those. Brandon Marshall and Matt Forte, 285 overalls. So Brandon Marshall and Matt Forte both have flashbacks, both are 90 overalls, and both have chain mover chemistry. 20 touchdowns for Brandon Marshall to be upgraded, because we're never going to get rid of Brandon Marshall, so it's not about trying to get there before he's replaced. He has to be here. Matt Forte can be replaced by Ricky Williams, so I'd rather get the better version of him as soon as possible, rather than having to just wait also for 20 touchdowns. I'm saying 20 touchdowns for Brandon Marshall, no argument about that, but Matt Forte, you can have some input on. I'm thinking right now, maybe 6 touchdowns till we can upgrade him. Can be more, I would say a maximum of 9 for him, because his flashback card is a 90 overall, and I thought maybe if we do it in multiples of 10, however many 10s they have their overall, that's how many touchdowns. But that, as far as I'm aware, finishes all the possible new players we could have, upgrades we could have, and it's time to get into a game. And that's the sack from Harris, and we get to upgrade David Harris now. So that's the one big play we needed from him. So I had to punt it away, and I will now present to you a short movie called It's a Drag. Currently, I've had nothing to say because this guy was spamming drag routes against me, so I figured I'll spam drag routes against him, right? It's the only thing that makes sense. A couple of stiff arms by Jay Samaro, and we're going down on him. I don't want to do this, but when guys play like this, I feel like you might as well sink to their level, right? And Millard with a huge stiff arm. Gotta love Millard. Now we're going drag routes again, but we're actually looking at Marshall here, see if he opens. He does open, back of the end zone, Marshall touchdown. That's 1 of 20. We need 20 touchdowns with Marshall now. Watch this. This is kamikaze, but I'm going to go for it. It's got all tight ends. So we go all out blitz. It works. The field goal block return gets us a sack for quite a lot of yards. And we'll go safe on the field goal as well, just to take every possible precaution. But he kicks it, it's good, We've got to go down there and score a touchdown. I have reached the slight problem that I've played the drag so much in this game just to get back at this guy. I've kind of forgotten how to play anything else. It's alright, I've got it down. Get out of bounds! Ooh, he got me down there. You know what they say, when in doubt, drag it out. Marshall's got the one-on-one, a high safety matchup. It's what we're looking for. Marshall gets it, touchdown! Marshall! Let's go! 2 touchdowns from Marshall, 2 80 rated players if we win. 22 seconds left on the clock. We played this guy at his own game. It wasn't fun. I forgot how to play the game because I played him so much at his own. But we get the touchdown with Marshall and it wasn't on a drag. Is it Hail Mary time for him? 17 seconds left. When there's 17 seconds left, you can't just play drags. Oh, and now instead he throws an interception to Bailey. So who knows if I would have scored another touchdown there with 13 seconds left, but he quit, which means we get another player, not an 80 rated player. However, 2 touchdowns from the 85 rated Marshall means we can unlock 2 80 plus players. And here's just a tip for anyone if you're wondering, if you come across the same situation as me, you're playing a guy and all he does is spam drag routes. I'll say routes for you guys. If all he does is spam drag routes, right? And you're thinking, how do I stop this? Yes, you could go cover man and cover across the field, play underneath coverage. That might work. You could use the guy and obviously just jump the drag routes. I tried that a couple times. Didn't work out well for me. Just never got in front of the ball. Or you could do exactly what I did and just play him at his own game. He will stop doing it because I think he realizes how annoying it is. And you'll have a pretty decent time just doing it to him. Obviously, I wasn't actually just playing drag routes. That's a play I use a lot, usually looking for Marshall on it, but obviously also got the 2 tight ends crossing. So I was happy to slip to the primitive thing. I don't want to play like that. I don't like just spamming the same play, but when a guy was doing that to me, I was going to do the exact same back to him. We ended up scoring all of our touchdowns, the 2 touchdowns, with Brandon Marshall on the post route anyway, so we weren't even taking advantage of the drags like he was. I'm not trying to clear my conscience here, got a very clear conscience. So an upgrade here at middle linebacker, David Harris, the BCA version. He got himself a sack, therefore obviously all he needed was a big hit or a tackle for a loss or something. I'm pretty sure Demario Davis was involved in a tackle for a loss at the start. I'll have to watch that back to see if it was or not. But from everybody else, we didn't get anything. Champ Bailey got another interception. He didn't need another interception, but it won the game for us. And Leonard Williams still hasn't got any sacks. Time to roll the dice and see what plays we get. 3 new players, so let's see what we're gonna get. Number 11 is left end. And so the numbers go: Kendall Langford, number 1, Chris Baker, number 2, Robert Ayers, number 3, Cameron Wake, number 4, and Mohamed Wilkerson, number 5. Switching over to the 5-sided dice, obviously fingers crossed for 5. He's already the best player and he has upgrades. And it's number 5! Yes! Yes! Awesome! That is the best case scenario. So we get the base Mohamed Wilkerson and he can be upgraded to the BCA Mohamed Wilkerson, which is an 88 overall. So that is awesome. Obviously we can take him, he's an 86 overall. We can take him because we scored a touchdown with Brandon Marshall. Time to see who the second player is, but at this point I'm already happy. So rolling for the second player, number 14. Number 14 is a left outside linebacker. So obviously we already have Willie Young. We've got Willie Young who can be upgraded, but let's see who else we've got at left outside linebacker. So there's some decent players. Kawamisi I've unlocked the team hero for in case we ever get to upgrade to it, so I've already got that one. Elvis Dumerville I believe has an upgrade. I'm not entirely sure on that, but those 2 are obviously the best available there. We'll have to think about how we do this because obviously we'd like to still get some sacks with Willie Young. So Calvin Pace number 1, Carlos Dansby number 2, Kawamisi number 3, and Elvis Dumerville number 4. Onto the 4-sided dice now. We want 3 or 4. 1 or 2 is pretty much useless to us. And it's 4! So that is Elvis Dumerville. And Elvis Dumerville does have an 89 rated award winner special. Onto the final roll, and of course Dumerville was only a 79 rating, so we could still unlock another 80 rated player. Rolling again for the final position, it's 12. And 12 is a right end. And now at right end, we don't have the highest rated player. Leonard Williams has the most upside from the upgrades, but we still go off the base value, and Sheldon Richardson is the highest rated. So if we get Richardson in this, that's it. Right end leaves the rotation, two-sided dice. We need number 2 for Sheldon Richardson. It took a long time to load and it's number 1. We're stuck with Jared Odrick. Another time to get Sheldon Richardson. But those are the 3 new players. Elvis Dumervil with huge upside when we upgrade him. Jared Odrick, which is a bit of a shame, but we can live with. And Mohammed Wilkerson at left end, which is crazy good. So I've only added 1 player right now, Elvis Dumervil. I already had him. So he's now playing left outside linebacker. Willie Young I've moved over to right outside linebacker because he gets downgraded to 76 and that's the same as Houston. And obviously we need to get those extra sacks with him, which then turns him into a right outside linebacker anyway, so this all works out. And here we are, the defense fully upgraded. All those 3 picks went to the defense. So obviously we have Elvis Dumervil, like I just said a second ago. Jared Odrick upgrades our defensive tackle position by 10. So although he's out of position and significantly lower than he would be, I think he's a 74 overall usually, drops down to a 69, but the next best was 59. And Mohammed Wilkerson here, another elite on this defense, which is just looking better and better every week. Seriously upgrades over Stephen Pyatt. That's no offense, Stephen Pyatt. Thank you for your service. You did great for us. But we're looking up and onwards. The only slight complaint I do have, we keep getting more elite players in good enough positions, but I'd like to get a good quarterback and wide receiver first before I have to play guys with as many elite players as me. It's only fair I play against them, that's for sure, but it's not the most fun when I have to go up against guys with a bunch of good receivers and quarterbacks, and I've got Josh McCown and Fuller as my guys. Alright, so he's starting the game out with a wildcat. Mario Davis, good chance for him to get one of his plays. And that's the new David Harris there, making a good tackle behind the line. We've got Mohammed Wilkerson over here. Let's have a rush with him, the new guy. No, nothing happening there. Harris again making a play. This new Harris, only 4 overall better, is making some nice plays. So I'm ready for it. And Williams still doesn't make the play there. Oh, and Bailey, a beautiful interception. Going down the sideline and gets pushed out of bounds. But incredible interception by Bailey. That last game we weren't able to do what we wanted because I played the guy at his own game. This time we can actually run the ball in our actual first game using Matt Forte as the rusher. And he gets a huge gain for about 12 yards there. 14 yards. Big 3rd and 7 here. We did pick him off, but... Come on, Amaro. Oh, that is an inch short. We're going to go for it. You've got to go for it on this. And we get through there. That's the yard we needed. Good job, McCown. Finds a gap. Oh, Marshall stays up. He's done it. He's done it. How did he stay up on that play? Gets in for the touchdown. What a play by Marshall. Did most of the work on his own. Another try with Williams here for the sack. He gets stuck on a bunch of people. And he gets the touchdown, so it's all even now. We've got 30 seconds to try and get a field goal maybe. And he misses the kick. I do that a lot too, to be fair, but it means we're up by 1 point and we've got a chance to get a field goal. Rather get no points than throw an interception. And there, Millard, how good can a bronze player be? I don't understand. See if we can get a... No, that's not what I selected. It's supposed to be a corner strike. No, Fuller! Go Fuller! Fuller! End zone! No! 1 second left, which means... I mean, we could have a play, but no, we're going to go for the field goal. We've got to do it here. And it's good, though. 10-6 going into the half, and we get the ball back. No! That was there! How did he not catch that on 4th down? And a nice play there from... Who knows? I think that was Elvis Dumervil. Come on, Wilkerson finally with the sack. Oh, and then Harris picks it up. David Harris in for the touchdown. No chance anyone catches him. What a play. Mohammed Wilkerson's first sack was a forced fumble. David Harris picks it up. Let's just hope that's not a thing that gets overturned or reviewed. What a play. What a play. And David Harris, we just upgraded him to that 83 gold. He made some plays earlier. He makes that play then. Amazing. Oh, and Wilkerson again. Wilkerson again, no, but Williams, maybe. No, he ran out of steam. Oh, that was close. I shouldn't have gone for the early tackle with Wilkerson, and he's not getting any separation. And I played the receiver there. Nothing. Come on, Wilkerson, get off the block. This time we play the ball with him, and that's exactly what happens when I play the ball. That's what I said. It's... Why would I do that after I just pointed out how the play went well because I did the opposite? Oh, Millard. Who else can you trust but Millard? Breaks another tackle. He's bronze. I can't say that enough. Every time he catches the ball, it's a bronze card. I don't want to get rid of him. Big play here. 3rd down and 8. Late in the game. And that was the 1 yard line. That was the 1 yard line. That's a bit of a shame. We probably would have scored a touchdown there. So yeah, we probably would have got that extra player. So that's 2 games where an opponent has quit on me before seeing out the game in the dying seconds. So in that game it was 1 Brandon Marshall touchdown, an insane Brandon Marshall touchdown, a David Harris touchdown, and that might be our first defensive touchdown, I'm pretty sure it is. And then of course we add the other player because he quit, so that's 3 new players just like the one before. So Mohamed Wilkerson got that sack obviously, but it was also a forced fumble which was also taken for a touchdown. So you tell me, do forced fumbles count as an extra one, especially if they're recovered? Say if they're not recovered, they don't count. But if they're recovered, touchdown is irrelevant, that's just really cool. Sack and forced fumble, so 2 out of 3 or just the sack? You tell me, I don't really mind. So time to roll the first dice, time to see the first position. 20-sided dice is on. 13. 13 is a defensive tackle, finally! So defensive tackles, we don't actually have that many good ones, but we needed another defensive tackle. Obviously, we're playing a right end there right now. So we've got Henry Melton, Paul, Steve McClendon, and Damon Harrison. So obviously, Henry Melton is number 1, Paul is number 2, good old Paul, Steve McClendon number 3, and Damon Harrison number 4. Damon Harrison, of course, the best player we can get there. So 4-sided dice it is. Number 1, and that is Henry Melton. So we get to add Henry Melton. Time for the second player. Obviously, we do have 180 overall. Number 19 is a strong safety. So we just got a defensive tackle that we've needed forever. We now get a strong safety that we've needed forever. And the strong safeties are so good. So we have Chris Conti as the worst strong safety. Not out of this selection of players, he's just the worst strong safety. David Bruton, Calvin Pryor, and Rashard Jones. 2 elite players available here. Just like before, 4-sided dice. Obviously, 3 or 4 would be the dream. I just realised I didn't go over them. Chris Conti's number 1, obviously. Bruton number 2. Calvin Pryor number 3. Rashard Jones number 4. Please 3 or 4. Please 3 or 4. And it's 4! Rashard Jones, the best possible one. 88 overall. This defense is going to look incredible now. So the final 20-sided dice, it can't be an 80 overall player anymore. This could be the first time this comes up. It's not done before, but we only had 180 player and we've already unlocked him. Interesting to see what happens here. Rolling the dice again. Number 13. It's another defensive tackle. I've never gotten 2 of the same position in one go. Good old Paul is of course number 1. Steve McClendon number 2. Damon Harrison number 3. What's going to happen here? And it's number 1, which means it's Paul. We've all wanted Paul on the team. We have a full gold defense now. No more bronze players. Incredible. It does mean, of course, that we'll be matched up against some pretty good teams now, with still a silver quarterback, only all bronze receivers apart from Brandon Marshall, and a pretty shaky line here of silvers and 1 gold playing massively out of position. Join me next week where we add Rashard Jones, Henry Melton, and Paul.